Yeah. Mic check, mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Let me see if we could hear the hot mic. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if we can hear the mic. Hold on. Let me see if we can hear the mic. Yeah, we on live. Y'all see the damn title. I should wait for some more people to get in here. Hold on, we live on X, YouTube, and Facebook right now, y'all. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Yes, thanks for being here. Before I start, before I get into this topic, I want to know why people left the church to worship the Anunnaki. The whole point of leaving the church is to leave all secular religion. But come to find out, and my studies lead me to believe that there's no difference between Christianity and worshiping the Anunnaki. Somebody tell me the difference, because they call Jesus Christ a creator God. From what I've heard from some Christian folk, they say Jesus Christ was there with God. Because God said, let's make man in the image of, what did he say? Because he included a few other people. In the image. Yeah, this is Genesis 1:26. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image." He didn't say my image. He said our image. So there are a multitude of gods in the Jewish pantheon, the Christian Jewish pantheon. Uh, and like I said, they have involved these other demigods in the equation, and it gets kind of confusing when you're in the midst of it. But when you start unraveling questions, people don't ever have an answer. This is why I say people are in these bubbles where they can't speak out. Their hands is tied, their mouth is tied. They might be scared to say something. Their mom might act up. Their dad might disown them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know, you bound by the lie. Now the thing is, why leave one religion to merge into the Anunnaki realm? You might as well you should have just stayed a Christian. You should have just stayed a damn Christian. You would have been better off a Christian than somebody that worshiped the damn Anunnaki. Okay? Because to me, it's the same concept. It's the same damn concept. Now, if you want to chime in, yes, the call lines are open. So you got people out here in this defunct conscious community. You know what I'm saying? They bring mythology and spookism to the conversation, and I'm like, where what's the final say in this? So you always got many answers. This is what I call the Billy Carson ideology. And I know damn well if you listen to Billy Carson, I know your damn IQ gotta be hella low. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not even fronting, because this guy, Billy Carson, is a straight scam artist, and he works for NASA. Nobody ever mentions that. He works for NASA. He got a fake ass doctrine's certificate. This is the thing is Anunnaki is the Billy Carson Zachariah Stitchin narrative. They go give you reptilians and all this shit. But the thing is, they try to merge Jesus Christ with the damn Anunnaki. They're just merging two religions together. I told y'all to watch the flip. Y'all were hard headed. Now it's too much to unravel. It's too much to unravel. So at this point, I put y'all lower than the damn Christians, folks. I'm gonna be honest with you when it comes to knowing it all. Yes, if you try to lead the church and you go to the Anunnaki shit, you worse than the Christians. You worse than the Christian people. Shouts out to the Christian folk. But damn, y'all try to say Jesus Christ is an alien and all that shit, which he might appear, quotation mark, to be alien like, but to merge the two ideologies together to make another religion, that's all they did was made another religion. They didn't budge. They didn't move the needle not one time with this Anunnaki bullshit. And like I said before, what's the difference? What's the move? Where are y'all going? That, that and this is why people like me, you know, when we start asking simple questions, we don't get simple answers now, do we? We don't get simple answers. Now, why would a conscious person who's in the quotation mark conscious community leave one religion to merge with the Anunnaki? Now, let's see what the fucking Anunnaki look like, because this is going to be open research tonight. Let's see what see. They traded in this beautiful blue-eyed, long-haired white man for this fucking demon. So you going backwards, dude. And these the same type of people that would joke on Christians, talking about they don't know nothing and all that shit, but they just went into a lower realm. They went from human form, worshiping Christ in the human form, in the flesh and the spirit, to totally going off the Richter scale with these blue looking aliens, which this coincides with Project Bluebeam too. Now the thing is, the concepts are very scientific. I'm on board with that. I'm on board with that because both of these deities that you see on the screen, they both use technology. Okay, they both use technology, and I'm about to show you right now. And they both blow blowholes through the damn sky. Jesus Christ opened a portal. The Anunnaki did too. Now let me show you Jesus Christ in earlier Christianity opening up a wormhole. Where's my picture at? Photos. Photos. Where is all my damn photos at? Oh, hell no. Hold on. Let me try to find. Oh, here they go. Here they go. I found them. We see Jesus Christ because the Anunnaki, they use technology too. But this is the technology that Christ said that he will follow you with the ages, through the ages with. Now he had the knowledge of the CERN machine, how to time travel. See, Jesus is a time traveler. Okay. When you're talking about the Christos or the Christ, where does the Christ or Christo reside at? Christ would be the mediator between good and evil. He would be like a pharaoh or a god that would, or a guide that would mediate you between the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Okay. Now you see on this blue deity right here, his mind, his pineal gland, his soul is leaving his body. And Jesus Christ taught you how to do that as well. Now, the Anunnaki, or who we call Anu, the root word of Anunnaki is Anu. Okay. We're going to pull all that up too. But as you can see, Jesus Christ using CERN technology to open a wormhole to the other side. Now, they did say Anunnaki means from the sky above, if I'm not mistaken. See, these creatures come from above, where God sits at. And when you ask the average person, man, where does your soul come from? What would that average person say? I don't know. He would say from God. Let's say this person would say, my soul came from God. And then you ask him, where does God reside at? Up, up top, up high. So what does God sit on? A throne. What is Jesus Christ doing in this picture? What is he doing in this picture? He's being reborn again through the circle of life, which we call the CERN machine. He's coming out the black hole. And the black hole is represented as Mary. Hold on, because I'm about to pull up something else. Yeah, so the name Anunnaki is derived from An, the Sumerian god of the sky, or Anu. Okay, the Anunnaki were believed to be the offspring of An and his consort, the earth goddess Ki. And the thing is, the Anunnaki come from the same place where God resides. These are sky gods. Now let's pull up this. These are gods that control the weather, uh, anything that has to do with being struck down by the rod of God. These Anunnakis could do as well. They could strike you down with many type of weapons uh, that come from the sky. And I told you this is also another personification of Yahweh the Destroyer, because through the CERN machine you're able to bend space and time and create another world. And now, when I say world, I'm not talking WORLD. I'm talking WHRIL. That also represents Ezekiel's will. Now you see what Christ is standing behind. He's standing behind Ezekiel's will. But this will is the will of the Father. And depending on how far you go through this CERN portal is how far you go, is the journey to see the Father. I mean, you could hop out the seat anytime you're ready. The seat of the soul is where the hidden one resides. Now the thing is, this is why they say you can't utter the name of God, because he's the hidden one. This is the God you don't see. Because when they cut your brain open, they don't see anything. Now let's pull this picture up. And these what these Anunnaki people represent, because they say that the Anunnaki is these creator gods that created man and made it with the sons and the daughters of man, which somewhat makes a little bit of sense. But the people that are uh professing these mythologies, they're not they're not connecting the dots like they should. Now let me get a picture of the brain. You die and they see you don't see nothing in there. You don't see anything in there. You see how that ball or that light right there in the middle of the mind? See, when you're dead, that light skeets up out of here. This is the hidden one, or this is the is real light. This is the real light. Now, the thing is, these Anunnaki or these creator gods have created the artificial man with the what we call the artificial light. Now, you can see Christ, or who we call Joachim and Boaz, the left and right brain. These would be the two pillars of Freemasonry, and you got Christ busting through the middle. These are the two thieves, the left and the right brain. The two thieves are the one that's drawing their energy from this light right here. So you got the devil sitting on the left, and the devil and God or the angel sitting on the right. But as you can see, when you cut the brain open, you see this man right here. You see his arms and you see his boots. You see his boots. These look like Santa Claus boots. These are the boots you hang up on your damn chimney right here. See this light right here. When you die, this light releases energy, like it's coming up out the chimney. Now the thing is, this dot right here is directly connected to your spinal column. 33 vertebrae to get to the head. This light right here is God right here. You're looking at God right here. This is the hidden one, because when they cut the brain open, they don't see no light. And scientists are trying to figure this out. The world is holographic. The world is holographic. Now they're able to harness this because they know when you expand your mind, and look, this is shaped just like flat Earth, y'all. Look at the ice ring. Look at the ice ring. You can't get out. This dude is locked in. He's in hell. Now the thing is, once he busts out the simulation, he comes out on the other side like this. Once that little dot busts up out the simulation, he comes out the other side like this. Where is he at? Where's my favorite picture at? I got so many slides. Y'all get the picture. Or who they call the hidden one leaves the body. He comes out on the other side. It's like what they call a homecoming. Okay, I got so many slides. Here you go. Yeah, once that light comes out and check this out. This is why you see Jesus with a halo around his head right here. That's the mind expanding or leaving the damn simulation. He's not held or boxed in anymore by the seven deadly sins. But the thing is, let's check this out. Let me go. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Because the root word of Anunnaki is Anu. Anu. Or Anum. Or Atum. Or Anu is Adam. This is a Mesopotamian deity. Let's read. Let's read. Because I'm about to stop. I'm stopping with these damn games that's being played. Yet people trying to merge all these religions together. This is how you go get a one world religion. But I don't see any Christian folk stopping this shit. I'm seeing people letting this shit ride. I'm be honest with you. And this is why I don't involve myself in these damn armor harmonic religions because shit, when you state the obvious, everybody want to be quiet. And the first thing that comes to my head when people don't want to speak the truth, the devil is in the details. I don't give a fuck what comes out your mouth. If I got a question to ask and you don't and you say I don't know, and you going to church and you asking God to reveal all things and you still don't know, something ain't right. Something is not right. I know damn well your preacher ain't telling you this shit and how this all connects to alienism and realism. Yeah, these are these alien guys that's supposed to come back and fool humanity. So they have mastered this technique of fooling humanity with these aerial threats, and like I said before, you go on the Bible. Where does this God come from? Where is he shooting fire from? He ain't shooting fire from hell. He's shooting fire from the guy from the sky, and we all seen them they use them weather weapons or harp or them laser beam weapons. That's happening right now. The shit that's going on in Revelations is happening right now. I hope y'all know that. So let's read because Anunnaki is short. The word Anunnaki is got Anu in it. That's 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 the root word of Anunnaki. So I deal with a lot of root words, and when I present the root words to people, then you could connect the dots. Then you could add on to the rest of the word. God said it was the word first, so we break down words. So the thing is, I don't understand why people don't bother doing open research. So I do open research on this channel. If I don't know something, we go find out together because I know a lot of people are just used to watching 10-minute videos. You can't watch a 10-minute video and think you know it all. And that's the part of the problem in the conscious community. It's not even the conscious community no more. It's you back to these people are back to square A. Let me be honest with you. Anu, Akkadian Anu from the sky or heaven. Who are these beings coming from heaven or Anun? originally On or Oan or Odin. This is Sumerian. Odin is Norse mythology. The god Odin. See, I don't know why people abandon. See, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. There's the Scottish people, they worship the god Odin. Then after their land got pillaged and all this other stuff, they start worshiping the Jewish God Yahweh and all this Catholicism stuff. That's how they abandoned their original religion to the Scottish people. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of leprechauns wear the same hat as the Jewish man, the top hat. And like I said, the leprechaun, he wears the same outfit as the Quaker man. They just changed the colors on you. He's no different than the god Pan. Okay, he's the god of pandemonium, panic, and all that. And when you see the leprechaun, he gives you go. Y'all seen the leprechaun movie? He gives you gold and all that, but he's a little ugly demon. That's the god Pan. He's half man and half goat. That's what the leprechaun look like. He's a shapeshifter. And what did he promise you? He rolled in on streets of gold. That's the Jewish man in the top hat. So you get a lot of, and this is a griffin. I believe this is a griffin on the left. But the thing is, this dude ain't nothing but Nimrod. These ancient Mesopotamian Anunnaki people, they all got beards like Nimrod. Even they merge Christ with Nimrod. Like Christ, they made these people look just alike. Put it that way. You could see the similarities with the beards. When Christ had a beard. You could see the similarities, the long hair, the facial features. They never strayed away from the design. Okay, they gave everybody the same look. Your culture is who you worship. So if just like people in the black community, they got a black Christ. White folks got a white Christ. They might think he's Arab, but they don't like saying that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Let me fucking pull my shit up. When people argue online and people go on and saying that Christ is black and Arab, white folks don't fucking like that shit, man. And be honest with you, white folks don't fucking like that. As a matter of fact, let white folks have white Jesus, man. That's fine. It's okay. Cause like I said, I'll give more credit to them than the Anunnaki motherfuckers. It just is what it is. I could see people doing the Jesus Christ thing, but damn, you went down a level to worship. Man, let's see what these Anunnaki look like. Let's see what they traded these Jesus Christ in for. Because the thing is, the Anunnaki and Jesus Christ possess the same powers, but the thing is, if you want to keep it 100 or authentic, the Christ would represent the authentic human being that's not terraformed by these ugly Anunnaki. Now let's go back. Yeah, let's go. Man, these people, man, I'm telling you, they get y'all with the same damn pics. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Where do we see this God at? This is Murdoch right here. This is Murdoch. He looked like a damn Akkadian Mesopotamian deity. Yeah, this ain't nothing but Nimrod right here. Another form of Nimrod. There go Ishtar too. Ishtar was supposedly Yahweh's wife, but as you can see, she's a shapeshifter too. She got the feet of a beast with the face of a human. This shows you that you don't stay one form. See, these gods were teaching man something, but the myth and the legend behind it overcame the true nature of what the gods represented. Like Zeus, this ain't Zeus. Who is this? The god Nitura. And this is what, let's pull up what an Anunnaki look like. Let's pull up, and I told you they give y'all the same pictures. Inky, Allele, look, Murdoch, Nimrod, the same motherfuckers. These ain't. And look, he got his. Hold on, let's pull this up. You see that deity right there? And then you got an Anunnaki. You got an Anunnaki right here. Same dude. Same dude with the same Christ-like abilities. But these ain't nothing but advanced. Uh, these Anunnaki that they say ain't nothing but a advanced race of human beings. That's all it is. The Anunnaki. Root word Anu. You see, you got space. I'm telling you, they pushing this realism, but nobody wants to answer the question. Look, another creator god. And guess what? Guess what he got in his hand? The damn tree of life. And that's the Big Bang. The Big Bang is the tree of life. They showed you that in Operation Fishbowl when they blew up them damn bombs to see what the shape of the earth looked like. It looked like a damn tree. They go Vitruvian man. Another form of another form of the Anu or the Anunnaki. You see these wings? You see these wings? They said Red Bull gives you wings. But the thing about it is these people worship a Red Bull called Satan. And those are the pineal glands. I told you these people in these occults, they worship the pine cone as well. That's the pineal. And I guess the thing, and look at his watch. Look at his watch. You see what shape is making? See, this god, they already had watches and they was able to uh predate events and all that because this ain't nothing but another form or the personification of Chronos as well. These are the gods that control time and space. Here go another what's that movie called? I forgot that movie. Somebody remind me what this movie was. Uh with this white sperm looking motherfucker. Excuse my language. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up now. Because I think that, oh yeah, Prometheus. Yep, Prometheus. This is Prometheus. Prometheus ain't nothing but another Anunnaki type character. He's another alien. And like I said, these are the beings that have certain information to the origins of mankind, supposedly. These are the people that supposedly have all the secrets. But the thing is, it's not really a secret. They telling you what this type of technology it is. They telling you how to use the CERN machine. This spaceship and this mothership right here ain't nothing but Ezekiel's wheel. And like I said, they're able to bioengineer Brahmana technology. The Hindu already created these damn advanced aircraft. They're free energy aircraft. The U.S. Army and other nations around the world know this. Like I said, it's just an advanced race of human beings that were smarter than the rest of the people. You had Noah, you had Jesus, who else? Uh, you had a few other characters throughout history. You had all the damn pharaohs and all that. They were raised into this godlike position where society was so dumbed down. They sent the savior. You gotta send. It would be too. The game would be too easy if they didn't. If the devil didn't send a savior. Now the reason why I said that is because who followed the devil? It's a cat and mouse game. When they said God casted the devil down to earth, whose will was he doing? He was doing the will of God. Even though he rebelled, the Most High or the Hidden One already knew his true intentions. And this right here ain't nothing but the bird on the back of the dollar. I told you. Look, it just boggles my mind because the similarities are too uncanny, man. You know what I'm saying? It just people leave one religion alone to hop on board with some more shit. I told you. I told you. Quiet. I told you when I do these builds, ain't nobody really got nothing to say because they have no explanation for what I do. They really have no control of their brain because the Anunnaki has taken control. Billy Carson, that's the Billy Carson doctrine. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. It is what it is. He teaches that Jesus Christ is an alien and that the Anunnaki created the universe. But who the fuck created the damn Anunnaki? Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up because I can't. Who created the Anunnaki? I want to know because ain't nobody gonna tell me in the damn. Ain't nobody gonna tell me in the on the internet. I think there's some people out there that just say, man, if that guy talks, man, just ignore him. And I bet he's a fucking agent too. Who created the Anunnaki? Like I told you, all this shit come from the Middle East. All these damn Abrahamic, they don't even tell you. They would have to say God created the Anunnaki. You get what I'm saying? It's all gonna go back to God anyway. So why give these motherfuckers credit? These are the lesser gods that created humanity per se. So they say, but they had no fucking proof of it. A lot of people don't have no proof of shit. They just believe it because it sounds good. And the thing is, the root word of believe is be lie. Be lie. Yeah, I deal with root words. Be basically, if you gotta believe in something, it ain't fucking true. It ain't true. You should know all things. God said know all things, but to believe in something, you're not really sure about it. Well, I believe he was at the damn store yesterday with his cock out, and I mean, shit. Use that word believe in the court of law. See what they do to your ass. Your ass will be in jail. Your ass will be up the river. You can only get away with that belief stuff in Anunnaki, all these secular religions. Shit, you tell me, like I said, I'm gonna ask you a question. If you say you are a believer in Christ, I know you fucking lying. Now, if you say, "Oh, I know," I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna be like, "Damn, you know for real? Tell me about it." But if you believe in something, you ain't sure. You ain't all the way sure about it, buddy. Yeah. Well, I believe he was walking down the street. You see what I'm saying? I believe that guy had on a black shirt when he went into that house, but he really had a red shirt on. You just guessing at this damn point. I caught a lot of people lying on Christ. Yes, if you are a believer in this Anunnaki stuff, and if you are a believer in Christ, you're not really sure about that. And like I said, if you're not really sure, you are a confused soul at this point. You still need some growing up to do. You're not sure. You just believe. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. The most widely book read in all of history, the Bible has pushed the faith of billions of people and has shaped the very world that we live in. Yes, when you're talking about Plato and ethereal forms, you can shape anybody's reality. For real. You can have people buying poop out of can if you wanted to. If God said, they would do it. Just like you got these people, look, I'm gonna show you this shit. You got people bathing in poop. I'm telling you, you put certain things in people's head, they gonna believe it. You got people bathing in poop that would make them they think bathing in poop would make them immune from the damn coronavirus. And you don't tell me that they a scripture, the mass with a script. And like I said, if you need a script, you sick, you need some damn healing. That's what the scripture is for people who are sick in the damn head. The doctor gonna give you the doctor gonna always give you a script to follow when you're dealing with the medication. The medication is the mediator between the bad cells and the good cells. Once you take the antibiotics, your body gonna react, or it's gonna shut down. Now let's pull this up. And like I told y'all, when you tell somebody something throughout the generation, it becomes taboo. It becomes culture. Now look, remember what I said about the look, you got people, these are Indians. These is Myron Gaines people. Y'all know who Myron Gaines is? He going around, he's not even from this country. He was born in this country, but he ain't from his family ain't from this damn country. Okay, first of all. So the thing is, you got immigrants running from their country over here talking, saying black people are lazy. When we pull up his family, bathing and pooping shit. I I'd rather be lazy than fucking bathe and fucking poop. I swear, and I got into it with a couple of people on X today about this damn topic too. When I get to calling these motherfuckers stinky, see the thing is, I wouldn't even go that route with these Muslims. I wasn't, and like I said, there's good Muslims out there, and there's bad ones. Shouts out to the good ones. But all I'm saying is, Myron was running his mouth calling blacks lazy and all this other shit, and motherfucker, If you not a foundational American, and I catch you talking shit about anybody in America, oh, it's your ass. I'm gonna burn you up every time. I'm gonna burn you up every time. Anybody from this land is allowed to do whatever the fuck they want to do, and if you are fringe on that, I'm gonna tear your ass up. Shouts out to my white folks. You know what I'm saying? They came over here too. But I ain't talking about the white folks, man. Shouts out to my white people. I ain't mad about people coming over to this land. Like I said, I got into an argument. I know this is off the Richter scale, but this got a lot to do with your mind being twisted. I'm just giving you another example of how you could tell somebody something, they'll believe it, broadcast it, and then other people will follow. And this is a perfect example of what the title represents.
ನಾವು ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೋ ಅಥವಾ 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೊಮ್ಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ಸಗಣಿಯಿಂದ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನ
what God told him to do that? What God told him to do? What God is over all these other gods? Big Pharma. Big Pharma. Big Pharma is over all these damn gods. Especially if you got hella medicine in your damn cabinet. From the Zionist corporation, the people that are in white robes in Revelations, the scientists and doctors who do experiments like the Anunnaki did on their slave race, because the Anunnaki had slave races too. See, if you are basically, the thing is, if you are Anunnaki, you gotta have slaves, my guy. Okay, you can't be an Anunnaki and not have no damn slaves. Okay, I told you, man. People don't know what the fuck they talking about. People don't know what they worshiping or anything of that nature. They don't know shit, and that's sad because when you ask them, it's a blank. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason why you ask these people and you get a blank is because they've been indoctrinated. They've they didn't do their own research. They didn't open up their own mind. And this is what these fifth dimensional gods represent. You giving your mind to somebody else. Now, like I always told people, you need to know yourself before you know Jesus Christ and the damn Anunnaki. Because people end up getting in church, don't like it, they stray away, and then they go into the Anunnaki stuff. They go into the Black Hebrew Israelites. They go into the man. They flipping the damn pages back and forth just to end up at the same damn spot. That's why I said, don't go leave church. Don't leave Christ for the Anunnaki. That's worse. That's worse. I'd rather deal with a Christian than a fucking motherfucker that believe in Anunnaki. Because once you believe in Anunnaki, you really done gone off the deep end. I just don't get it. Like I said, these people who left the church and went into the conscious community, start believing Billy Carson and shit like that. He's a scam. Like I said, he's a fucking scam artist. But he go get all the views. The scam artists get all the fucking views. Do you hear me? They control the damn algorithm. You get what I'm saying? They control the algorithm. So people think they got the knowledge of Christ off the algorithm? No. There's no way. There's no way. It's no way possible. I don't believe it because I check the receipts, and when I ask questions, I get a big blank stare. I don't know. Who's tapping in tonight? Who's tapping in? Man, they lukewarm than a motherfucker, man. They lukewarm. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired because when you ask them simple questions, you don't get a simple answer. It's called, you know what Occam's razor is? It's the most simplest response you can get. If I can't get the Occam razor out of certain topics, if you can't get a simple, credible answer, you know it's a fucking lie. I don't deal with if I don't know, I'm gonna ask around. That's what the scientific method is for. You gotta observe what's going on in your surroundings because if you are, how can I say this? If you are unaware of your surroundings, you might as well be dead. You a dead man walker. You're not alive. You're a zombie. And like I said, these are zombie type religions. Man, you gonna have that experience for the rest of your life, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's gonna isolate. You're gonna be isolated. You're gonna isolate yourself, and you're gonna have to dumb yourself down to talk to family members, friends, all that. So you gotta come to the conversation where, hey man, you see how many points LeBron James scored last night? You really can't tap in. This is why they say God is hidden. The truth is hidden, man. It is not popular at all. But these Anunnaki motherfuckers, yes, they very popular. The lie is popular. The truth ain't. The truth, they gonna let the lie ride out all damn day. As soon as I brought up how they poison kids, they're not gonna have any because they bots. You could tell a bot from a real human being. See, when you're dealing with the Christ, you're dealing with a real damn soul. The thing is, if you're dealing with the artificial version, you ain't gonna get no damn answer. And what do they God say? They God say don't question them. This is why they don't know shit because they follow that God, man. I'm telling you, the God of the Bible ain't what people think it is. Okay, it's the demiurge and is calibrated off your vibrations. God is calibrated off your vibrations. So the more questions you ask, you could come out clean. You go clean yourself. See, the root word of question is quest. See, what does God want you to do? He wants you to take a journey. A journey is a quest. So throughout this journey, you're supposed to ask questions. What's the point of going on a journey or a quest and you just don't know where to go? You don't have nobody helping you. See, the person that's helping you is God or guide. Guide is your God. That's who guides you. And like I said, God can split himself up into millions of pieces and put it back together again. Inhale, exhale. See, we're dealing with a connection that is so divine that average mind wouldn't even fathom to question their base reality. And that's what we're dealing with right now. You see these people in this poop. Now the kids go see the adults jumping in the poop, and it's gonna go on for generations after generations. And the thing is, that'll be their culture. Same thing. I want to make God happy, so I won't be shallow like him. So you know what? It's a connection. It's a connect. You gotta see if you not happy, you can't make God happy, and God can't make you happy. You have to make yourself happy, and you have to figure yourself out. But the thing is, guide or God will help you with that. Guide will bring people, or God will bring people along in your journey to help you out. The thing is, excuse me, the thing is, people choose to ignore. I listen to everybody because everybody is a guide to me. The thing is, I give people the utmost respect when they present certain type of information. But I've developed a skill where I could pinpoint certain talking points where we don't have to elaborate on foolishness. But that's where I dwell at. I dwell with the trolls. You know what I'm saying? So if you know one half of the simulation, by default, you're subject to the other half of it. This is what we call the demiurge. And like I said, God has split the mind into two pieces. That's the what we call the Prince of Peace. This is the oil and water effect. So oil and water don't mix. It's divided. Christ represents division. And sometimes when you divide, you get a peaceful outcome. A lot of people don't need to come together. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people need to be divided until that part of the conscious so-called they get their conscience back. You get what I'm saying? Then they could come join and dwell with the what we call the body of Christ. But evil and good don't mix. It's a bad combination. And this is how you get your charlatans in the church in position. You get pedophiles uh in high seats of the church and the clergyman. This is how this bad stuff continues to happen because nobody wants to ask questions. Nobody wants to vet these people. And like I said, if you're already indulged into the indoctrination, of course you ain't gonna question the fucking shit. You gonna be a dumbass for the rest of your life. Shit. I'm happy you exist. Same to you, brother. Same to you. Same to you, man. The thing is, we gotta be honest with y'all. So at this point, man, I just take God personal. You know what I'm saying? To elaborate on that, you do good deeds. You know what I'm saying? You do good deeds because the thing is, even with politics, you're not supposed to really tell. And this is why I say certain things are kept a secret when you're doing business with people or you're at your job, because when you bring politics in certain arenas, people get very emotional. You notice that people get very emotional about it. Now the thing is, that's supposed to be what they call the gossip. When you gossip about something, you're not supposed to let people know about it. That's the gospel or the gossip that was going on during ancient times. But it was recorded and written down for a purpose so people wouldn't make the same damn mistake they're doing now. And like man, it's ugly right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that if we try to be God, that's what makes us define things incorrectly. The thing is, Christ said, "Ye are gods," or little gods with a G. And the thing is, when you're dealing with a God, you're dealing with a guide. The God is your guide. So some days it could be the damn TV screen. Some days it could be your car. You want to hop in your car. You get what I'm saying? All this energy. Let me be honest. Look, you see all this energy that's pulling from the middle. And this is the Catholic man of sin. Let me pull this up. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. This is the Catholic man of sin or the Pope. Now the thing is, he's being pierced. All these piercings, and they pierced this man like Christ because back in those days they thought Christ was the man of sin because he personified himself as God. You get what I'm saying? This is why they killed Jesus Christ. Okay, Andrew. This is why they killed Jesus. They pierced Jesus Christ for this very same reason. Because back in those days, that was law. You couldn't say that you was God. That was blasphemy, and they thought Jesus Christ was blaspheming God. See, the thing is, this is where people get the confusion from. Because the thing is, you gotta be a god to beat the devil. You can't motherfucking be a fucking human being to beat the devil, because the devil is a god. So yeah, you should try to be a god to defeat the devil, because an average human being can't do it. This is why they say you need help from Christ. But everybody don't know how to activate the Christos or the true Israelites. It's even in the name. Is it a real light or is it an artificial light? Now the thing is, you got to be somewhat of a god to beat the devil, because the devil knows all things as well. He just don't know the time or the date, but he know all things as well. He used to sit on the left hand of God, and a lot of people followed him. So the thing is, if you had one third of heaven following him of angels, and these angels were messenger gods, and they were all knowing as well, sort of like, you don't think the devil could trick the average human being with ease? It wouldn't even take him much to trick an average human being, and he did it through being sacrificed. The devil was sacrificed, and he does the sacrifice. He does both. The thing is, it's it's up to you to have the discernment, and you to be able to tap into them God like abilities. Because I know some people that dwell in the church and know the scripture very well, but if you ask them what's going on in the general public, they wouldn't be able to fucking tell you. They'll get food every time by a damn scam artist. You gotta become a god to beat the devil. The devil too fucking strong. And if you need help, gotta send it. Gotta send the help. Let me read. Hold on. Let me catch up. We need. See, God. See, good is God. Okay, good is God. They just added an extra O on it. You take the O off of God, a good, you get God. You gotta be good to even tap into these revelations. You gotta have a good heart to even tap into to these revelations, or you just not gonna get it. But once you sold your soul off to the damn Anunnaki and to the preacher man, you're fucking fried, dude. You're fucking fried. And the thing is, you ain't about to get none of this truth in the church. You gotta go inside to get it. You gotta go inside yourself to get this truth, because they're not gonna give it to you. We need true purpose. The thing is, God gave everybody talents as well too. So if you can't use your damn talents to your advantage, I don't know what to say at all. That means you didn't find yourself. You found God, but you didn't find your true talents first. You didn't find yourself first. I told you, people will be 40, 20 years, 30 years into the church, loving God and all that. But like I said, they don't know thyself. And this go keep them reincarnating back here. They go live with regrets of, man, damn, I should have did this. You shouldn't live with no regrets. If you live with regrets before you die, that means you fucked up somewhere, and you're not mentally and spiritually ready to leave this place. You're not. Personally, I pray to God that I know through Jesus, and He reveals stuff to me. As long as you getting revealed stuff, that's all that matters. If you getting revealed the damn truth, I don't care where it's coming from. If you getting revealed the damn truth, that's God or Jesus helping you through the darkness. But if you this is how you know somebody worshiping the Antichrist. Their mind is still stuck in the dark ages. There's no light coming in. And like I already showed y'all the picture of. Let me get these shitty motherfuckers off the screen. I had to pull that up. I had to pull this damn video up just to show an example of. how the medical system got a hold on these motherfuckers' brains. And this could be a whole big psyop, but the thing is, after you pull a psyop, people go fall in. That's the whole point of the damn psyop. So once you fall into the psyop, you're not yourself no more. You can't come out to play because you gonna be spreading misinformation. Man, I'm telling you, if you fail for a psyop and you still pushing out, pumping out false information, you're part of the problem, man. You are part, and you leading your people to hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hold on, let me read these. They like to say it's a personal choice when confronted about something obvious because they have subconscious guilt. I'm telling you, a lot of people do. A lot of people, I see it all the time in my damn family. I got people in my family that done went to church all day life, bro. I'm telling you, you go. This is the perfect example. You ask them about something that's important, they would not fucking know at all. You ask them about a Bible verse, they wouldn't know. Some people are so deep in church they don't even know the damn Bible, and they'll get mad at you for knowing more than they do. Ask them. Man, they having heart attacks. They farting out blood and all that, man. They doing jumping jacks, cartwheels, everything, man. You can't stop the jab, man. And the thing is, the jab is a personal decision. It's nobody's fault except the person that took the damn jab. So I don't know why people out here just blaming strangers. You got people out here blaming strangers over the damn jab. You never met these motherfuckers in your life. How the fuck you go blame somebody uh, with a fucking jab? That the thing is, if we had a collective consciousness, that shit would have been over the first day it came out. But obviously, that just shows you how much the community is divided on Earth. You don't live in unison, and like I said, you can't you can't alter the laws of the universe. The thing is, it's based off vibration. So if the vibration is negative, we all go get a negative outcome because majority of the people are in a sunken place mentally, and they go drag us down with them. That's why I go so hard every day on the internet. Motherfuckers ain't about to drag me to hell when I know the damn truth. You get what I'm saying? I refuse to be dragged down with a bunch of nimrods that don't know shit, that can't even give you a simple answer. I'll be damned. Yeah, and the thing is, Satan knows all this shit too. The adversary knows all this stuff too. That's why he's able to control the algorithms. That's why you get all the lies first. You don't get the truth at all. The truth will never, let me be honest with you, the truth will never be popular. I'm gonna be the first one to say it. The truth will never be popular. It's too many people that have gone into these denominations and split the truth in multiple pieces. They've broken the truth down so much they're unable to put it back together. And I gave y'all an example of it a few episodes ago with a vase falling off the counter. You want the vase to fall off in big pieces. You don't want it to break in dust because you can't really put dust back together again. You know what I'm saying? You can't glue the pieces back together again. It's too fragmented, and that's what you're getting right now. Jesus did claim to be God. Yes, he did. Yes, him did. And like I said, Jesus is a perfect example of a guide or a God. He would be the template to follow. If you want to be honest, no matter if you believe in Christ or not, that would be a good template to follow regardless. I'm just putting that out there. We need help from a higher authority, and you will never get it on. You will never get it on planet Earth. Let me be honest with you. Your higher authority is this right here. I'm gonna have to show y'all the pic again. Your higher authority is this right here. Now let me pull this picture up because it don't get no higher than this. Because like I said before, when you cut the brain open, you don't see. When the doctors cut the brain open, you don't see nothing. And this is what Elon Musk and them is for. Let me pull this back up on the screen. I'll show you who God is because God is not a physical entity. Is God is light. Now you see this pineal gland that's lit up like a damn lightning bug right here. Once the body goes numb or when the body goes dead, this light disappears. That's the hidden one. See, this light right here is connected to the Most High. There's a connection. That's what we call the ether net, or what we call the internet, because you're dealing with a netting system. Now, if you look at the brain, what is the brain designed like? The brain is designed like a spider web. This would be who they call Nancy the spider in African folklore, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me on that, but different folklores and different stories tell the same uh narrative. Just like these Anunnaki biblical characters, they all tell the damn same story. You get what I'm saying? They talking about you. They ain't really talking about them. They talking about you. Because without us, it wouldn't be no them to begin with. Without us visualizing these scripts, they would have no power to manifest their will. And these fifth dimensional. Now the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. If God was so powerful, why don't He just do the? I'm gonna put the quotation marks on here. If quotation mark God was so powerful, He wouldn't need man to do His will. So who holds more authority? Who holds more authority? Because the damn because like I said, hell ain't coming from the pits. Hell is coming from the sky. And these fifth dimensional demigods, they know how to control the weather. These what they call Anunnaki, who they call Yahweh the Destroyer. The Armageddon takes place in heaven. The Battle of Armageddon takes place up high. Now that's what they say, as above, so below. This the highest that the light can get in the body. And when the light leaves the body, Christ leaves hell. See, Christ was representing this light right here leaving the damn simulation and him opening up a portal to the other side, because they say Jesus Christ was a Hebrew, and he who brews from the other side, he who stirs the heavens. What are they doing at CERN? They stirring the heavens. All these biblical characters represent some form of technology to save humanity through this device right here, this quantum computer. Now, the thing is, the light usually goes where? The light usually naturally goes to the connect or the plug, and it gets thrown back down. again, and you do it again and again and again. Uh, that's reincarnation through this CERN machine right here, because this light in the middle of your head creates a portal, creates its own portal. See, a human ain't just human. We shapeshift as well. See, when they talking about the Anunnaki and Jesus is shapeshifting and all that, they talking about us because we take more than one form. We take a spiritual form, uh, a solid form, and a gas form, with the spirit leaving the body. Energy does not ever die, but it can be contained in a cell or a battery. That's hell or cell. When you trapped inside your own ignorance, guess who that is as well. That's God, because God got to learn how to be ignorant as well to know all things. You have to be ignorant to know all things, because if you come out knowing all things, it wouldn't be no fun now, would it? If you knew all things, life wouldn't be so fun now, wouldn't it? You have to grow to learn all things, but you kind of want to catch on quick. This is like, remember when they when babies when babies are born and they end up being 2 or 3 years old, the mommy and daddy say, "Oh man, it looked like you done been here before. It sound like you done, yeah, the baby already done been here before. It just has to learn itself all over again." Yeah, we have a vast amount of opinions, but we have to do it because we love God. He loved us first. The problem is there are many false purposes based on lies. Yep. Yeah, that's the God looks at the heart. He weighs the heart. He weighs the heart, and he sees how many good deeds you do. And the thing is, when your soul leaves the simulation, it can't be attached to nothing physical. That's the stuff that weighs you down. You can't ascend if you're bound to earthly desires, or what they call the seven deadly sins. And they all coincide with the chakra system as well. The seven heaven theory and the seven chakra theory is basically the same concept, because these chakras are uh like vital points you have to pass through and conquer to elevate your soul up out the simulation. So they say your root nature is your root chakra, or your sexual organs that keep you here, and you watching corn all damn day. You know what I'm saying? The sexual nature of the beast, you know what I'm saying, would keep you here as well. But like I said, you gotta conquer these earthly desires, or these seven deadly sins, to ascend up Jacob's ladder, what they call Jacob's ladder. And Jacob's ladder is the DNA strand. Let me show you something right quick. Let me show y'all something right quick. Y'all not go get these teachers nowhere. You'll find them, but you ain't really go find them. This is what they call Jacob's ladder, or Jack climbing up the beanstalk. Let's pull up some screen share. Now, we already done been on here for an hour and 30. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 9:16. Damn. Yeah, we gonna have to do a part two, bro. Yeah, this is the DNA strand of what they call Jacob's ladder. This is your consciousness climbing up the spinal column to reach the most high, or the pinnacle, or the pioneer, or what they call the pioneer. That's God standing. That's Jesus Christ standing on Mount Meru, looking at the four corners of the earth. When Satan uh teleported Jesus to the highest mountain, and he said you could have all this, and he said, and Jesus said no. This is what this is where the devil teleported Jesus to. He teleported him to the highest point or the pinnacle. That's the mind. That's the mind. Now, like I said, the mind or the pineal gland lies in a chamber, a dark chamber, and the light is basically contained in this chamber, or who they call the Hall of Osiris. Well, this the DNA strand right here, what they call Jacob's ladder. This is the way out. This is also they give you it this in mythology too. This is Jack and the Beanstalk as well, or Jack and Jill climbing up the hill to catch a pail of water. The waters are up above. Now you gotta bust through the waters or break through these ethereal waters to be reborn again, like Christ said. This is why he dipped you in the water. This is why people do baptisms. This is why people do baptisms. A baptism ain't nothing but a Heinrich a Biff ritual. This is uh, uh, a baptism ain't nothing but the hero's journey going down in assimilation and rising up through the damn waters to be reborn again or made new or I knew again. This is what Noah represented. He was a water deity. The flood or the flood of information that came in caused a great reset. Anytime a great flood of information comes, you get a great reset. Okay, it's called the Great Awakening. But they buy poisons kids or yeah, man. The kids and the elderly are the most vital, crucial components to humanity. See, if they get the kids, they're screwed. And if they get the elderly are the ones that hold all the damn information. Those are your damn ancestors. Now, once they die, science have found a way to communicate with the dead, but they end up calling these people Anunnaki, aliens. When they say they contact aliens, they never contact no fucking aliens. They talking about your loved ones, man. They got devices that pick up on certain communications. And they tell you this shit on ghost hunters and all that shit, ghostbusters and all that. They ain't talk. Why would they skip past human beings that have passed on to go to straight directly to aliens? It don't make no fucking sense. You would want to see where your damn body went or the spirit went out the body first before you even try to contact aliens. But they say this is what they call our ancestors, Anunnaki, uh, aliens, and all that shit. This is where you get all this bullshit from. Yeah, it's too many of them. There's too many of them. Shit, you got about 50. Man, you got about 100,000 gods out here, to be honest, but they all giving us the same story. That's what it ain't nothing separate because once you separate it, you become isolated with your echo chamber. You never want to be isolated when it comes to information. If you can't speak true information in front of everybody without being criticized, you're basically in hell. Okay, I'll be honest with you, and you're not really gonna have a good time when it comes to preaching this information. You're not gonna have a good time. You go have you go have, what I'm saying, just yes men around you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no yes men around me. I want people that's gonna challenge my damn mind. How else you go be knowledgeable about certain topics if nobody's challenging you? And Nobody's challenging the conscious community. I'm telling you. And this is why you get your Billy Carsons, your Terrence Howards, your Zachariah Stitchins that preach this all this spookism when actually it's just layered information. So the stuff that people are calling devilish is really information that will help you ascend out this damn simulation. But the devils know that. This is why they give you the all these Baphomets and all this devil horn shit, and it really don't make sense because the information is being hidden. That's all you gonna get out these people. Celebrities, throwing up the X and shit. That's all you go get, man. There's deeper knowledge in that, past that. And what I witnessed on the internet, people only could go so far. Only people only could dig so deep, brother. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Look, Jesus is a time traveler. And the reason why Jesus is a time traveler because he did the will of his father. He spent the will of his father. So the thing is, when you spin the wheel of your journey, you get this. You come out on the other side. Now you got to spin your wheel every day. You ever see a pinwheel and it gains momentum? It don't need no help no more because it gains so much momentum. Yeah, without a human hand touching it. The elements are the God that spins the wheel, the pinwheel. So you got wind, air, fire, air, wind. Land, air, and wind spell what? Law. Those are the elements of God that you cannot terraform. Now, if you could terraform it, if you could change it, that ain't God. I'm gonna tell you right now. If human, if a human has the ability to change the outcome of the Most High, then that ain't God. Now the thing is, you can't go against the elements, or the elements will go against you. Nature will go against you. The thing is, you could burn the earth all you want to, but guess what? Humans ain't gonna be here no more, but the earth will. The earth will. You can't destroy the earth. The earth been the so-called world been destroyed many a times, but the earth always been here. Now the thing is, there's a big difference between the earth, the physical earth, and the world we live in. The world we live in is the pinwheel. Now the thing is, who's spinning that wheel? It ain't the true most high. It's the true most low. These people can't ascend. So how in the hell are these Anunnakis coming from heaven when these motherfuckers can't ascend off the earth? These people are not divine uh creatures like people who have pineal glands that work. You know, these people cannot ascend. So how are these devils getting all the way up to God? You see what I'm saying? How are these devils when they say, and then you ask yourself, where'd you come from? You gonna say God. God sits up high on the throne. So he just throwing souls down to earth. And then upon return, you go through this recycling process and you get clean again, and then you come out on the other side, just like Jesus Christ showed us in this earlier Christianity art. Now let me pull this up. I gotta show y'all earlier Christianity because I base my information off pictures first, and then I go to the words second. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. I'm going to this right here because this actually episode had to be done because it just had to be done. This the mind of God right here. This the mind of God right here. They show you in every sector of every secular religion about the expanding universe. Even in religious temples, they show you with the dome. The head is the dome, and that's the light that comes out. And see, the thing is, these earlier churches, they design their they design their not monologues, but they design their buildings after the body, after the mind. There go your dome right there. There go your flat Earth dome right there. There go the pineal gland. There go the Big Bang. There go magnetism. You see why they call it magnetism? Because everything is leading towards the center. And like I said, they demonize the word center because the center or the light or what we call Christ is the mediator between good and evil. That's what the pharaoh or let's say the president represent. The president is the mediator between the rest of the countries. He's the one that decides what is going on, or he decides what the Democrats and the Republicans go do. See, they got all this based off flat Earth. When you talking about 33 North, 33rd degree North, it's all revolved around the center. And like I said, this ain't nothing but the Matrix or the Mars tricks. But Mary represents the black hole. You see Mary right here on the right. You see Mary in all black. She represents this crease that Christ comes out of, or who what we call the Vesica Pisces. Christ busting out the Vesica Pisces. But the same thing, we get the same thing with Athena busting out of Zeus's head. Now let me show you that visual because it's giving you the same type of concept. It's giving you the same thing out of. Let me pull this up. I didn't know he was on this damn long. Make sure you share to like the video, cause man, y'all not about to get this nowhere else. This symbolism nowhere else, especially from a damn Trump supporter. Look, you get Athena busting out of Zeus' head. That's no different than Christ busting out the Vesica Pisces. Or, and this is the whole concept behind Jack in the Box. They built toys around this stuff so the child could understand. Now the thing is, hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me see if I can find it. Cause you always got uh these gods coming out of portal. But where are these the center? Or they coming down the chimney like Santa when you talking about 33rd degree. These are where these gods are coming from. They ain't coming from the east. They're not coming from the west. They coming from the center. They coming from the center. See, once you go to the center, that's where the expanding universe. That's where the point of conversion comes, and and these this ripple effect. This ain't nothing but the halo or the reef around Caesar's head. Hold on. Jesus' birthday coming up. I think it's September 11th. I done heard all kind of dates, man. At this point, I don't know. Satan offered to use Jesus imagery for human. That's man. You got people. I'm be honest with you. I was pissed the fuck off when I seen that AI picture going around. I'm like, y'all blending AI with Christ now. I said it's definitely over. That's what the adversary wanted you to do. They wanted you to mix artificial intelligence with Christ. And I seen so many Christians post that damn pic. It blew my top. I said, this is why people are leaving the damn church because y'all trying to merge AI with Jesus Christ, and it shouldn't. It shouldn't. That shouldn't be the outcome, but it is. It's already too late, man. Brains are fried, man. Jesus, and this is what I said. This is why I say the Father is the journey. The Father always goes send you on a journey, but you always go come back like the prodigal son. You always go make it back way back home. Now the thing is, they say all roads lead to home, but now there was a saying that all roads lead to Rome because all roads do lead to Rome in the physical world because that's what our laws are and statutes are based off of. We're still under Roman rule with the clergyman and the Pope. That's who we pay our taxes to. And our taxes is basically a tax on our own energy. So this is how they're able to harvest energy through these cities, these city states, because they act as a tool of magnetism. Redefine read They redefine science. Yeah, see, science ain't all the way bad, but the thing is, it's been hijacked. It's been hijacked. So you go get all kind of Zionists. See, a Zionist ain't nothing but a scientist. Okay, that's all it is. No, okay, you said no one is talking about. They ain't even talking about Neuralink in the church, man. I had this one pastor. He's a pretty well known pastor in Louisville, Kentucky, and you know, I talked to him. And he didn't know nothing about Neuralink. So I'm like, damn, his, his people are screwed. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And now I gotta, slightly dumb down the conversation because if I give this dude too much, he ain't gonna know what to think. So that's the whole point with the truth. The truth could kill certain folks. I'm gonna be honest with you. You really can't lay all the truth out for somebody because they won't be able to grasp it. You gotta baby feed people the truth nowadays. The Walking Dead has no truth. Nope, they sure don't. They stuck in their own paradigm, and the only thing you could do is to create your own. Yeah, look, I always got to give you a solution. Oh, I'm about to get off. Oh, okay. Yeah, you always gotta look at it as this is my solution because I already done told y'all the problem to defeat this shit. You gotta use your creativity because the devil uses his creativity. You gotta combat. You gotta do everything the devil's doing, but do it in reverse. That's what you gotta do to get God back in the damn driver's seat, or It just not go. This is why they want everybody to act the same, because the thing is these evil people don't have to use a lot of processing power to split up to divide the people. This is why they want everybody the same. This is why they want everybody with the mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's put it like this. They want everybody with the mind of Christ, but in their world or their version. You get what I'm saying? They want everybody to act the damn same. When God gave us different fingerprints, we all have a different DNA. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, they demonize it away in the church too, to where you can't even tap into your God given abilities, because they go have you acting out a script. You can't act out a script and be unique and stand out and do good. Now the thing is, this is what you can do. You could come together, and I love the church. They do great stuff in the community. Okay, but when it comes to being aware about certain topics, they just don't fucking get it, man. They just don't get it. And like I said, I done talk to the top head preacher. They just don't get it. And people go, the congregation go follow the preacher. They're not go follow Christ. It's whatever the preacher say. It just is what it is, and it's sad. It's too many false prophets out here. You not go get. You got Billy Carson out here with millions of views, and he's scamming with his false PhD. He got a damn. He worked with NASA. He officially worked with NASA. Let's pull that up. And he got his own damn religion. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Billy Carson is a fucking scam artist, man. Hold on. There we go. And he's the one who's feeding y'all this shit. He worked for fucking NASA. I pull this shit up right here. This is the official NASA website. And if, like I said, if I see you pushing that Billy Carson Anunnaki shit, I'm on your page, man. You know what? I float around Facebook. Hold on. I'm about to pull this up, because he's the reason why y'all left the damn church to go fuck with Billy Carson and these Anunnaki motherfuckers. I blame this black ass bitch, Billy Carson. Look, this is the official NASA website. NASA.gov, y'all. This is NASA.gov. Billy Carson. He's in charge of this shit. Program Planning and Control Office. This is Billy Carson's page on NASA. All this bullshit. It's on NASA.gov, y'all. He working with NASA. Look, NASA. Look, this the NASA. Y'all see it? NASA.gov. This is the link I just clicked on, and it showed him his whole fucking plan that don't fucking make sense. Billy Carson. This is NASA.gov, y'all. I'm showing y'all. But he got y'all worshiping Anunnaki and shit. And he worked. I told you that's the NASA uh that is the NASA agenda. And what does NASA mean? To deceive. Y'all see the damn snake tongue right here. That's the reptilians or the Anunnaki he be preaching. Like I said, he already done scam people out of money and shit. But he go get all the views. The liar go get the views, man. The liar go get all the clout and shit like that. You could tell people who want power and authority without God are evil. You talking about the thing is without God is without having this in your brain, without having a pineal gland. Because, like I said, people's concepts of gods are very different. So the thing is, God could be anybody at this damn point. God could be anybody at this damn point. So, yes, the body is the temple. In the temple, they even got a body part for it. It's between the left and the right brain. That's the temple. That's where God sits at. That's where there's light. God sits in a temple, right? I showed y'all the picture where God sits at. That's the seat of the soul. Because you're dealing with string theory. You're dealing with string theory. That string or that light is attached to another higher light that you don't even see. That you don't even see. Like I said, to be God, you have to be ignorant. God has to be ignorant to know all things. You have to be ignorant to know all things on this earth. That's the reset or the great reset that took place in the heavens. And you agreed to come down here to change the course of humanity, but you had to forget everything. But God told you it was going to be difficult to manifest your true base reality on this earthly plane. It's damn near difficult to do it because people are under this spell and it's a doctrination. But like I said, God is God. That's the one that's go, and it ain't just one. It's many of people that's go guide you through the truth, and there's many of people that's go keep you in hell. So the thing is, if I see somebody that has no light in them, I try to give them a piece of my light, whether it be a lot or a little at a time. And like I said, you gotta spoon feed the light to people because the light could actually blind you. The truth could actually blind a person, man, and it can actually backfire if it's not presented in a formal manner. Just like when a baby is born, he can't open his damn eyes up all the way; it'll blind him. Same thing with the 20, 30-year old, 40 or 50, 60, 70-year old that don't fucking get it. The light or the information has to be fed through a tube. You can't just give them the red pill, man. You can't just give people the truth, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've tried it. It don't work with some people. It works with it. It varies. It depends because that person is on a time clock as well. Everybody on a different time clock. I'm just here to make it make sense so it don't go off it don't go off the deep end. Now people are just going off the deep end with this shit, and they can't make it connect. But yeah, we pushing 2 hours, man. I gotta get up out of here, man. I love y'all, love you, Andrew, man. I gotta get out of here, man. I was supposed to be on. I didn't know this was gonna be a 2 hour build. If it wasn't the weekday, we would have went 4 hours, y'all. We would have went 4 or 5 hours, and I'm still looking to do a show like that. But y'all got enough information on this show to last y'all a damn lifetime. I promise you that. We put the pieces together. Like I said, it don't take much. This information is. I do open research to prove to y'all I'm not just go sit here and just preach. and preach, and y'all just take it hook, line, and sinker, like most of these podcasters do. They wouldn't even have a damn calling, just the calling show. They wouldn't even have a damn calling show for you to ask questions. That's how you know somebody's fishy. Shit. You can't call in to ask the person what they talking about. They just like you can't interrupt the preacher at church. You can't interrupt the preacher and say, "Hey, man, that don't sound right." You can't say none of that. You gotta let him tell the lie for 2 hours straight with no interruptions, and then people go home feeling high off something they don't even practice in real life. But yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta run. This 2 hour. This is a 2 hour build. This is a Mr. Trumptastic classic. And usually I do these type of shows on my other channel, Amphibian Amplified, but that one has to cool down. That 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 one has to cool down. That's because with this information that's coming out now, yeah, we go get banned. They go try to bury it, but when you knowledgeable, you can fire it up at any time. So once they cut one head off, we go grow another one. But yeah, sub up to Mr. Trumptastic Radio and Amphibian Amplified on YouTube. But yeah, we out of here. Love y'all until I might come on tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. I might come on tomorrow. I'm gonna make the thumbnail. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about, but we gonna go into it. But yeah, make sure y'all enjoy y'all evening. Love y'all. If y'all got any questions, y'all could just ask me or email me. I'm out.